hotel in just outside Tours, just to the south of Tours. I'm off for about a 3-hour ride to meet Brian Leonard, and we are going to an English pub called the famous Night. I don't think they do any food there, so there will be no lunch. So I had very little to eat yesterday, so I think I'm going to have a muck breakfast. Right, off we go. I'm heading for muck breakfast. I may not have very much today, possibly not at lunchtime. That's my excuse for McDonald's anyway. So I'm driving into Tours at the moment. It's about 8:30. Mercifully, it's cool at the moment, but it's not going to be. Definitely going to have temperatures in the mid-30s today. I don't have a problem with these scooters, except they don't obey traffic signals. They have no insurance, and they pay nothing to be on the road. If they were doing all those things, no problem. It's a good way of getting around. We are. So here I am at Mackie D's in Tour du Nord, and I'm having my petit déjeuner. I gotta be honest, I don't like these terminals that you have to mess with, and they didn't look as if they've got any hash browns. Well, they haven't. So I'm just having the egg and bacon McMuffin, which suits me okay. Anyway, then I'm setting off for basically for Normandy. So another day I shall be back in Blighty. There's the old bike, always got to be parked in view of the rider. And on route today, it's basically D roads again, and I'm going to be meeting my mate from Ireland, Brian Leonard, who met me on the Irish tour, and also he's got a TRX 850. Saw him a month ago in Ireland, so I'm gonna meet him for lunch in an English pub called Le Famous Night, and then I'm heading for Caen. So I have an espresso, a double espresso, because I really mean it. On a bacon McMuffin. So, somebody has taken a bite out of that. So after the petit déjeuner, I ended up on some fairly good roads and travelled along for a while behind and then in front of this Royal Enfield Classic. The Sunday morning roads were really quiet. moment. And I'm going to have a coffee. It's about 11 o'clock. Having a coffee before that is not my bike over there, actually. Before I go on and meet my mate Brian Leonard from Ireland. And we're going to have a drink or a little bit of lunch or something together. I get the ferry back tomorrow morning. There's something on my t-shirt, if I think of it I'll show you. It says, we do these things not because they are easy, but because we thought they are easy. Play on the words of Kennedy, I think. Anyway. Well, I do declare it may be time for some music. to this place again, I'm not going to have a problem speaking the language.
On the back. The bike's French, but never been on the road.
They had the swept across pipes down.
Yeah, they came down
and off into one, four into one. Yeah, beautiful. And the little studs on the seat. You know, the trim.
But I must admit with you that any cabin now is going to kill me. The last time I looked,
Nice.
So Brian told me the SS killed 19 local young lads here as a result of some kind of collaboration. Just murdered them in cold blood. But also there's some British airmen here. Can't exactly see where they are. Well, this is the World War I memorial, but I can't see it. Anyway, I've been in and paid my respects. Now, as this mammoth ride edges towards its conclusion, I find myself wondering, you know, did I enjoy it? Have I got regrets? Anyway, let's see.
No regrets. No, I will have no regrets. All the things
c'est payé, balayé, oublié, je me fous du passé.
Just before going out here in Oostrum, I've had a final wash of the socks, and they will be absolutely perfect tomorrow morning. Later I will wash something else. While I enjoyed the whelks at Gendelise so much, I've decided to have some more whelks here in Oostrum. So there is the little bike, parked in its own space, and that is my window up there, the open one. Don't know if you can see my socks, but they're up there.